nuestra canción. Sun-kissed bodies dancing in the glow. Heat of the summer, letting it go. From the player to the disco lights, we keep it moving all through the night. Fuego, fuego, en el corazón. Fuego, mueve, bebe sin condición. La noche llama, siente la explosión.
Hello. Oh my god, I'm so excited. Sijui nimetoa happy energy. Alafu hapa kuna lighting power. Let's do this. Nile golden hour. Go. Hey. I hope I'm doing the right thing. Am I? Anna, I'm doing this. Certainly the most strong thing. Oh, there. Now I'm doing the right thing. There. So today, chukamata mtaniona. Yeah. I want to take advantage of this golden hour. Yeah. And I really hope hapo tuko sawa. Sasa nione. Mko juu sana. Yeah. Hapo tunaonana. Yeah. So itabidi nimeka at this angle because oops, why did I even put my hand there? Sasa akimemi lakini hivi think you have a mind. Hapa tuko sawa. My guys, I think hapa tuko sawa. Certainly not the best angle, but yes. And cheers to a good Friday. So huku ni Saturday, but yeah, just cheers to a good Friday because the song ilikuwa inasema Friday feeling. Yeah. And in today's video, I wanted us to talk about dreams and reality of living abroad, especially here in France. Wow, I love this golden hour. Oh my god. I just feel like I had time to enjoy it, lie down naked, enjoy the sun, take nice photos, drink my apple juice. In fact, I'm having apple juice. Yeah, so nisisikie mtu akiniingililia. And just enjoy this evening. Back to the video. So let's talk about the dreams and reality of moving abroad, of coming here. Hata mimi sitawadanganya. I was once like you. I used to think coming abroad just says nilikuwa natamani babes, nilikuwa natamani hata sitakudanganya. And then when nilikuja huku, week one, now everything was fascinating for some reason. The trees, the people, the food, the culture. Kwanza culture wa Faransa ya bizu. Kila saa tukisalimia mtu bizu. Before uende mahali, ukiingia kwa shop ama kwa bus ama to just anywhere, you're supposed to say bonjour. Ukienda lazima useme merci au revoir. Like yani polite language, good language. Yani mpaka niko na Kevin nasema oh my god, tungekuwa hivi in Kenya jamani, sisi tungekuwa mbali. Like everything was just beautiful for some reason. Week 2, hapo ndio sasa reality starts hitting you and you're like what? Hapo ndio unaanza sasa kurealize by the way ni kwa majuu. By the way vitu ni different, you know. Everything that was suddenly fascinating sasa imeacha kukua hivyo. Like sasa struggles imeanza. Okay, it's just that I like to be funny so that msione kama ati hizo sasa ni shida kubwa za maisha ama sijui nini. No. Vitu zingine we just supposed to say them in a humorous way, ndio mtu asichukulie kama it's a challenge, you know. Yeah. But sasa hapo ndio unaanza story ya kutafuta validate your visa, to now get a social security number. So ukikuwa nayo, you're able now to apply for your insurances like health insurance, like at least sasa unakuwa in the system. Anything that you want now from the government, you already have that social security number, so everything becomes easier, you know. But sasa si ati hizi vitu zina happening tu ati on the spot, you know. Like it can take a month, 2 months, depending to the person who is handling your papers. But that's now the reality of things. And then sasa unaanza sasa kurealize, oh my god, so kumbe kuna ile French wao unajua, na sasa kuna ile French ya Wafaransa wao wenyewe. So now first things like kwanza identify language school that you want to join, and sasa vitu zinaweza kukua overwhelming, you know, like uko na shule, uko na a lot of things you want to do as well, like uko na appointments. Suddenly appointments tu zinaanza sasa kukuja. Yeah, unapata tu kila saa letter kwa letterbox, you have this appointment, you have this appointment, you're supposed to do this, you're supposed to do that. Like bado you're still new, you don't even know how to take the bus, you don't even know how to validate a card, you don't, yani babes, kila kitu tu ina happen, you know, like sasa hapo ndo mtu unazanga ku get confused. But believe me honey, believe me, after a month you will be good. You'll be good ile the basics things sasa, you know, the basics things. But that's like lazima tu, unaona, like no one can ever escape your process, unaona, lazima tu go through. No, usi feel vibaya, no, usikwe depressed your period ama nini, usikwe na stress, you know, just try kutafuta the right people who are going to tell you like how they did it, because saa zingine you might use ChatGPT alafu inakupotosha, you know, and you're there like thinking you're doing the right thing, kumbe all while umekuwa ukifanya mambo zako. Unaona, like it's always nice, this is what I believe, it's always nice when you get first hand information from someone who has been through the same process, na atacheck kuambia venye unaweza fanya rahisi for you to get over this thing, no sawa. So the reality is unaweza settle in vizuri after like tuseme at most the first 2 months of you being here, you know, like no usijipate pressure yoyote, kuwa tu sawa, and then learn hizo vitu basics, hizo kusalimia mtu, hiyo kusema thank you, kusema like sana umexi, kusema au when you want something you say sit to play, like, and then knowing the difference. If it's in a formal situation, you're only supposed to use vous. If it's in an informal situation, you're supposed to use tu. But as a tu, you know, use it with just your friends or people that you know. So most probably everyone you'll be talking to in those first 2 months, wote watakuwa like watu hujui, ndo you're trying to get to know them, so you always try your best to use vous when addressing them. Alafu utakuja sasa uanze ku realize, by the way, things are now becoming easier, like utaanza sasa kuja pia ku enjoy the food, because of course pia utakuwa na hiyo shock ya chakula za huku, they're very very different, and French people, they have a lot of cheese, and they like to have charcuterie as well. So utapata like mostly what they're eating ni just like light foods, things that you're not used to at home, you know. But sasa the more unakaa and the more una integrate with people, you come to realize, by the way, it's actually a very very easy thing, you know, like sasa unaanza kukua like one of them, unaanza ku accept the things that are here, you accept how people are doing things, and always make sure like umenunua credit ya simu. Credit ya simu is the most important thing. Juu simu yako ndio itakusaidia with everything. Itakusaidia ku translate, itakusaidia kuangalia Google Maps, itakusaidia ku even book appointments, itakusaidia even to mark things on your calendars, like kama uko na a lot of things to do in a day, like you're able to mark them there. Like the most important thing is making sure you get a SIM card, and ukiweza ta get a SIM card hapo tu kwa airport you'll always find a tabak shop. Go inside a tabak shop sasa ndio place wanauza hizo SIM card and all that. Hiyo ni sasa time bado hujaanza kujua easy places kama za home Safaricom. Sasa za huko kuna different, kuna SFR, kuna free, kuna orange, kuna, you know, like before uanze kujua hizo vitu. Now I think the first thing you need to do ni kuingia kwa tabak shop. Inakwanga always imeandikwa in white na logo ni red and white, so you can't miss that. Or you can even ask someone there at the airport to point you towards a tabak shop. You go there, get your line. It's the cheapest one is 20 euros. Yeah, kuna hiyo line ya, najua kuna line ya Laika na pia kuna line ya Postal, la Bank Postal. Najua hizo mbili zina cost 10 euros. Sasa ukianza kuzoea utakuja sasa kununua hizi hizi zingine zenye ziko na different subscription, but for starters get that one. When you get that one, now you're good to go. Everywhere you go, hata kama hujui kuongea your French, you always have translator on your phone, so you can always translate things. Unaweza kuwa sawa, people will always be warm to help you. Na French people like to see you putting in an effort, so when you're going to talk to someone, better uogete hiyo Kifaransa broken, hiyo mbaya, hiyo what like, but sasa hapo ndo utaona mwenyewe ata change, atakwambia anajua kuongea English, but usifikirie ati sasa juu anajua kuongea English ati sasa anataka kusaidia. No, high chances na anataka kukuringia kwamba anajua kuongea English. Yeah, so now you be patient with them, you know, like, and then utaanza tu kurealize that things are now becoming simpler and easier. And then also be sure to check the weather. So when you travel, make sure unajua ni season gani. Kama unakuja towards the end of the year, hizi mwezi za October, November, December, definitely is only winter time. So make sure ukitoka home umepack a lot of jackets, jumper, you know, like, trust me, those are the only clothes you'll be wearing during winter, and stockings and boots tosha. Kama mimi unaona nilikuja in Jan bado kuna God, kwanza hiyo winter ndio imeshika vizuri, in Jan ndio imeshika vizuri, like, so make sure umekuja na the right clothes, you know. And then of course tukianza kuingia hapo March inakuwa ni spring season, so March, April, May hapo sasa inaanza maua zinaanza kutokea, weather inaanza kukua much better and all that. So kama unakuja hiyo time umebeba tu like not so heavy clothes, but still vitu za baridi, you know. Alafu sasa kama unajua unakuja hiyo period ya kutoka sasa May hapo April, June, July, August, hiyo sasa ni summer time. So summer time you can come with light clothes, but make sure umeangalia and know what you're supposed. Otherwise utafika huku kwanza utakuwa depressed with the weather, utakuwa una feel kama you have the wrong things, alafu probably maybe hata ujaanza ku earn pesa. So then how do you even start going to get these things, you know, like huna do yoyote, in short, unaona. So it's always good to plan ahead before coming huku. And then I'd also talk in terms of tuseme umekuja and you had already maybe booked an apartment or something, like ulikuwa your process and all that. So ukifika, like, let's now say for example you're coming in as a worker. So as a worker maybe umeshaangalia penye utakaa nini, could be hostel, could be kolokasia, like how do you say it, ile nye mna share hostel, yeah, mko kama, could be like a bigger house and then kila mtu akona room yake, but you share the common areas. Mostly those are the things that students do, you know. So as a student uko sawa, uko sorted because maybe you have that. But if you know you don't have accommodation, there's this social security system called CAF that you can always apply to for you to get supported by the government. They're gonna help you to pay for your rent and na itakuwa inakujanga, but no one should lie to you that it's mandatory for them to help you, you know. They will decide for themselves if they have to help you, but you know, again, they have to look at your earnings and wana measure hapo. Sasa wanaona kama tutakusaidia 70% ama tutakusaidia 30%, or even they could help you 100%. But pia wanaweza change. They might help you the first month, the second month you're on your own. Suddenly to aseme we can no longer be able to assist you and all that. And you know, it's not your right to get this help at the end of the day. So your 1 month wamekusaidia, you're good to go. But it always depends na your situation, because they have to go through all your documents for them to see. So that's how I was telling you in my previous video, that you might find vitu mingi utapata ni free and all that, but it's not just free at you're granted umefika tu ushambua kila kitu ni hivyo. No, like you're supposed to provide some documents for you to be eligible for these things, you know. Yeah, so that is the reality of coming here. I'm trying to think about another thing, because you know, this I see a lot of videos where people talking about these things, but I see like sana hawaingiangi in depth about those realities. Wanasema tu kitu moja na wanachia hapo, wanasema wanachia hapo, you know. But I think it's always good when you explain it to someone so that people really know and understand. Wakikuja huku, this is how the situation is gonna be and it's gonna look like for them, you know. I'm trying to think about another dream. No, for now those are the only ones zenye I really wanted to put across. Yeah, So yeah, that's about it. In case anyone has another thing to say, I'm so sorry, I don't know, come on, it was just a fly anyway. I don't know if anyone has anything else to add. Maybe mtu anaweza add in the comment section or something, but of now someone who's living here actually, yeah, so that at least everyone now has an idea of how life could be. But acha niwaambie, the beautiful thing about coming to France ni like everything now is so different. What you used to back at home is very different. This place is so, oh my god, like it's magical. Venye tu ukisikia tu France, venye unaimaginingi the Eiffel Tower, the streets on the lights on the streets, the different types of cheese, the good wines, like the system working, like babes, I'm telling you, kila kitu huko ni chef's kiss, honestly speaking, you know. But nataka ukae ukijua like, and this maybe mnaweza anza hata kwa msha realize what I'm really trying to put across. I'm trying to like to open your mind to realize that si kila kitu ni mzuri. No, they say all that glitters is not gold, you know, just because kila mtu anasemanga hizi vitu, and then watu wanakuja huku wanaanza kufeel depressed, ama wanaanza kufeel like something is missing, something is wrong somewhere, nini. No babes, no, like I'm gonna tell you facts the way it is. As long as ushaingiana na the system, integrate with the people, everything else becomes beautiful for you and very good. And you have the right mindset, you have a positive mind, and then you're willing to learn the language and all that. Like I'm gonna tell you all the mistakes I made nikiwa huku, and you're going to learn from it. No, don't ever be ashamed of the mistakes, by the way, love. Don't you ever feel ashamed of them, like, because those are the things that have built you to be who you are right now, unaona. But I want you to have a very positive mind and to be open-minded about the things that you'll find here, and like trying to integrate with the people, like push yourself kabisa, push yourself, and then everything else becomes easier. Suddenly the only challenge you're going to have is just trying to learn the language, for you to always understand everything, for you to even just read signs outside, talk to people. Like when you go to a store, you're able to ask for something, you're able to request something. Ukienda pia for your appointments, you know, you're able, kama it's a doctor's appointment, you're able to explain yourself. Kama umeenda appointments zinakwanga tu mengi, you know, unashanganga tu kwenye zimetokea, unapatanga tu a letter, unahitajika huku. So whichever, just make sure uko na that little knowledge ya venye unaweza enda kujiongelelea. Na kila kitu huko ni ile za tene za kitambo. Like they don't call you to set an appointment, they don't even text you, it's always a mail, wanakutumia letter. So first things first, ukikuja lazima ukuwe na address, that's for sure, because even you're applying for that social security number, you'll need to prove that you have an address, unaona. So the most important thing ya huko majuni kuwa na address, and everything else becomes easy. Anyway guys, that's it from my end. That's what I wanted to put out there. Nawapenda sana, and thank you so much for supporting me. Thank you so much for always being there, for engaging with me and consuming my content. Love you. Take care of yourselves. Have a great weekend. Bye.